sound is crazy.
Yeah,
Wow. I don't know much about BMWs or any of their cars, but I've never heard anyone call an M4 slow. The owner of this car thought it needed a little bit more work. This is packing quite the punch. I've got Mohammad here with me today to tell us about his car and his build. Let's see what this M4 is all about. Welcome back to another episode of MDTV, guys. Today I've got Mohammad, who I've been waiting to see and meet him and his car for a really long time. Hey Mohammad, how you doing, man?
Hey, good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Thanks for coming on the channel. Like I said, I don't know much about BMWs. Can you tell me what this is and how this came to you and how this all started for you?
So this is pretty much a BMW M4 F82. Ever since this car pretty much came out, it was like my dream car.
And what year model is this, sorry?
2017.
Right, okay. It still looks so new, man.
It still looks so new for its age. That's the thing about BMW, the good thing, is they don't really age.
What was it like for you when you first got it, and why did you decide to make it so much faster?
I've always wanted the M4. I started off with a 420i, I went stage 2 on that. Upgraded to a 435i, BMW 435i as well, I went stage 2 on that. And then I've always wanted one of these. I sold the 435i and I was looking around for a BMW. I couldn't find any really I like, because a lot of them are like thrashed or not the colour I liked. I've seen this one in Melbourne and I've always wanted the yellow one. As soon as I seen it, packed my bags, got in that plane, went there, put a deposit, grabbed it straight away.
So you had to go all the way to Melbourne and you drove it back to Sydney?
Oh, I had to ship it back. I didn't want to get any chips or anything. I was not planning to tune or anything until one of my mates is like, here, I got you a raw racing ticket. He gave me a raw racing ticket and I was thinking about it. I'm like, I couldn't go to raw racing without a tune. I literally, with BMWs, you can actually tune on the spot with off-the-shelf maps. So I literally tuned it right at the servo right before raw racing. I tuned at the servo, went raw racing, never drove it with the tune before and just ran it. And then after that, it just kept piling up. And then it just doesn't stop from there.
That kicked it all off. Is this rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive?
It's a rear-wheel drive.
So with that tune, approximately, do you know how much power you were running with that tune?
Previously, when I first got the car, stage 1 was 330 kilowatts, I think.
What do people normally do with this car when they start modifying it? Is it just the intake, downpipe?
Depends, some people go stage 2, some people go stage 2 E85. So after I went stage 1, I went stage 2 E85, I ran a E85 tune and that was very fast from there. And then after that, upgraded turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, and then just recently I decided to build the motor.
Yeah, right. But do people normally start with like intake and then a dump pipe?
That's pretty much it, yeah. Pretty much starts off with like an intake, downpipe, and then tune, and then it goes from there.
Yeah, right, because these things respond to mods like pretty well, right?
The good thing about it, you don't have to do very minimal and they pack a lot of power.
Are the stock injectors and the stock fuel system is capable of running E85 or did you have to change it out?
Nah, so with these cars, you legit, the stock injectors, stock fuel pumps, everything can handle E85 very well.
Wow. And how much did that bump you up to?
That
so
bumped
from 330
me up to about 430 kilowatts.
No way.
All I had done was a tune, downpipe. I hadn't even done air intakes yet. That's all I had done. And it bumped me up to 430 kilowatts.
No, what? That's crazy. Yeah. With the E85, damn. And then how long was it in that state before you ended up going for more?
So pretty much in that stage, I started getting a bit bored of the power.
Oh, really?
And I just wanted to step up. So I'm like, you know what, I'll get some upgraded turbos. And then after that, I got some upgraded turbos. I went to RWKW for a tune and they got me about 520 kilowatts.
Wow. Yeah. On a stock block.
On stock block, very minimal mods. All I had to add was a low pressure fuel pump, EU5 injectors, and that's pretty much it.
That's crazy, man. Was it running reliable? Like
reliable,
never missed a beat?
Even now, even with the built motor, I can jump in and now just put in eco and it drives like a full daily normal car, everything, very comfortable.
Is the rest of the exhaust still like stock?
The mid-pipe's not stock, it's like an eco-links to make it sound a bit better because I have this thrust spinach issue. And then after that, the stock cutback pretty much.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but the valves open and close, so it really helps.
Yeah, okay. I can't wait to hear that open up, man. What engine does this have?
It has a straight 6 twin turbo from factory, yeah.
Did you notice the difference in terms of wheel spin and all that stuff?
Once I went to 520 kilowatts, there was plenty of wheel spin. And in good weather, you got the right tyre setup, it does actually hook. Even running 19s, I run Nankang AR1s, so they're pretty good, they grip pretty well.
It's so much power to the rear wheels. How do you combat all the squatting and all the car loading on the back?
With these cars, with drags, it's a bit hard. taking off the line, it just wheel spins a lot. But when it comes to rolls, as long as you take off at a certain time, I think it does pretty well, perfect. Yeah. And these cars in particular, because they have a lot of technology, it does kind of help you a bit as well.
And with the gearbox that it comes with, it's a dual clutch, is it?
Yeah, it has a DCT gearbox.
Yeah, and did you have to get that tuned to, or like worked on to keep up with the increased power and torque?
Yeah, so they pretty much tune it up. They run a gearbox tune and it kind of runs with the power, but these gearboxes are very well known. They can handle about 1,000 horsepower plus.
If it wasn't for roll racing, would you have wanted to make it go faster?
Not really. No.
Not really?
Roll racing plays with your brain a bit.
Is it comfortable on the road and the power, is it usable on the road?
On the road, you can just turn it down. It's very comfortable, very smooth.
Is this on flex fuel now or just straight E85?
No, it's on flex fuel. The reason I'm in flex fuel is at the moment when you go to the petrol stations, they claim to have E85, but sometimes they can be a bit lower, like E79, E80. Once you run that on the car, even though you're running a full E85 tune, it can tend to cause the injectors problems or high pressure fuel pump because it's running. I want it to be able anytime, say for example I'm out, E85 is not around, I can just fill up 98, mix that up. It's just a lot better. There was one common issue with this car, which is pretty much the crank hub. It's pretty much a crank hub, but what happens when with these cars, very common, they do spin, and if they spin, there's a very rare chance, it hasn't really happened much, where it can cause the motor to blow.
Oh,
so you have to kind of upgrade that, and that's kind of the only thing that was the limitation, where that cost up to $6,000 just to upgrade.
No way.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the only thing. After you've done that, the car's pretty much bulletproof. Yeah.
All the mods that you put on, does the motor just accept it and like give me more, give me more, give me more?
So pretty much it's matter, any mods you go, it just wants more and more and more. Stock motors, I've seen them handle about 580 kilowatts.
Stock?
Just from a stock block, yeah.
No way.
That's when you tend to be like more on the risky side.
Like I said, I know nothing about these cars, and it's so interesting to hear that it can handle that much power just on the stock block. Why are these cars so popular?
Pretty much BMW fans.
Yeah, BMW fans.
It's just a driving experience. Even if you buy one stock, just the driving experience of it. It's a very driver's car compared to all the other Euros. You jump in it and you feel like you're in a track car, like 24/7. They are a bit rough with the gearboxes once you put it in sport, but once you actually get on the track, go driving with it, they're just so fun to drive.
Yeah, but I think the roughness that's characteristic of all dual clutch transmissions anyway.
Correct.
At slow speed or when it's cold, it's very clunky.
It is very clunky, but at the same time, once you put it in eco, it drives like a...
And when you get up to speed, after it warms up, it's so smooth and it's so fast, right? Well, I was expecting this to be a lot longer. I keep hearing issues about BMW.
So the issues you hear from BMW is people not maintaining their cars properly. It's pretty much the older models. I've had maybe about 3 BMWs, from a 420, 435 and M4. I've never had any electrical issues, never had... Maybe with this one, a couple of times you have spark plug issues, but that's because it's worked on. But that's pretty much it. Nothing, I've never actually had anything major issue or anything.
What have you done to the car now? Like recently you got the rebuild, and what are you expecting to do next? Pretty
much at the moment I got forged internals, I got a sleeved block, forged pistons, forged rods, I got to upgrade the high pressure fuel pump, I got an upgraded low pressure fuel pump, I got upgraded clutches, I got upgraded diff brace as well. Hopefully we're going to be planning to put on some drag shafts as well. At the moment I'm keeping these turbos with the Vargas, we're going to try push them as much as we can, but hopefully in the near future we're planning to go single turbo, and that's when we can kind of aim for like 1,000 horsepower plus.
The single turbo though, you'd be expecting a lot more lag.
That's correct.
And you'd move the power up in the rev range, right?
That's correct. But what you can do with that to just eliminate that, there's actually an anti-lag feature where you can run anti-lag and it kind of helps with that. Yeah, very good for rolls, but for takeoff, not so good.
Yeah, so it's a fully built motor, forged internals like forged rods, forged pistons. Did you have to upgrade the head studs or upgrade the heads or the camshafts?
Yeah, upgrade head studs, pretty much everything got done.
Upgraded intercooler, upgraded radiator.
Yeah, upgraded top mount intercooler, upgraded radiator. I can pop
top mount?
Yeah, I can show you the engine if you want.
Yeah, let's have a look.
It comes factory with the top mount. I've upgraded mine because of course I need to. The other ones comes a bit weak. Yeah, so they pretty much come factory water to air intercooled.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that these were all front mount intercoolers.
No, they have a heat exchanger at the front and they have a top mount. I think they're similar to like Subarus, is that correct?
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. So with the stock intercooler, you'd have a lot of problems with heat soak and...
Not really. These cars actually, I actually just upgraded it right now. These cars are actually very, very good with cooling. Because they're water to air intercooled, they're very good.
It's weird seeing the intakes, one going this way and then one going the other way, man. Is that like that from factory, or did you have to do that because of packing constraints?
That's actually like that from factory. Yeah, I am planning to get front mount intake.
The intake on the left side looks like it's the path is longer than the right side.
That's correct, yeah. That's just how it is from factory. Right. I think they try to just fit it, because before it's like a big kind of box over here.
Yeah.
They're just trying to fit everything inside the motor.
Obviously, the car does look modified. The engine bay looks modified, but it still looks very clean.
Yeah,
very modest.
So even after I rebuild and everything, Euroworks done a very good job for me.
What about your ECU then? Are you running an aftermarket ECU?
No, they can run. You can run a stock ECU on these. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
And make that much power still.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you can still control everything just on the stock ECU. You didn't have.
They control everything on the stock ECUs. You don't even need to upgrade it.
I'm so baffled. You don't even have to do much to get 500 kilowatts from
That's
this.
why you can see a lot of people recently, if you've seen around, they're starting to buy BMWs, M3, M4s, because they're the best cars mod to mod.
Yeah, right. I mean, obviously, if you've got money, because the car costs a lot by itself first.
It's just
right?
kind of the starting fee to start up with.
Oh, fuck. Dude, the sound is crazy.
Yeah,
wow.
This
The
is
suspension is so comfy, man.
Yeah, it's only with the running tune as well.
Oh, dude.
It's a lot slower than it is normally. But
Yeah. Dude, this sound is crazy. Is this with the valves open?
Yeah.
Dude, that is completely legal, but that feels so
Yeah.
good. Oh damn! And going around these twisties, it's holding on really well.
Yeah, they hold on very well around corners.
It feels so planted. Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't even feel like it's rear-wheel drive, man.
It's because of the weather, the tyre setup as well helps a lot.
Yep.
But in general, these cars, they can take corners very well.
Yeah, right. But would you not be scared going super fast? Because these are so known to kick out.
They are, but it's more driver mods that.
Oh man, is that like a blow-off valve that you put? Oh damn.
They're just air intakes.
Oh yeah, right. Oh. The downshift sounded pretty good, man.
Yeah.
You can see the color on the tacho as well. It's limited to 4,000, 4,500, right?
And because they're big turbos, they're a bit laggy, so it doesn't kick off till after.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So it's electronic limiter.
Electronic
okay, cool.
limiter. Yeah.
So you could tune it and push it all the way up. Hey?
That's correct. Yeah. Once the tune's off, you're looking at about 7.5 RPMs.
Yeah, right.
The limit, and then it's a whole different feeling in the car.
Damn.
And then when you want to have your fun, you can just
Yep.
whatever you want. Once you go back into normal efficient mode,
Yeah. So is this eco mode now?
this is nice. It's like a driving Corolla. You can't
Dude,
hear
it's
nothing.
so quiet.
You can't hear nothing.
Wow. What's your favorite thing about owning and driving this car?
The feeling of the actual drive of it.
Yeah.
It's like you jump in it's like you're jumping in a track car.
Yeah.
The other thing is, anytime you want, you can just press the eco button. It just drives normal.
Yeah.
And then when you want to have a bit of fun, you just press the button.
Yeah.
Get the downshift on and you get moving. And the way it takes corners is like nothing.
Dude, that is so planted. I'm so surprised at how comfortable this thing feels. It feels very low. It feels really racy, but it's so compliant.
It's so planted,
livable. Yeah.
So good, yeah. A lot of people can daily this car as well. So
Yeah, right. And most people do daily this car.
They do. A lot of people do daily
Yeah.
this car for this reason. It's so comfortable to drive.
And I can't believe you were mad enough to think that this needed to be built and modified. From what I hear, this is so fast and capable in stock form.
In stock form, they're capable, but I'm a rev head, so I need that more power. You know what I mean?
But yeah, just a quick short drive in this video because it's on the run-in.
Yeah, you can't really give it that much, but hopefully raw racing.
Please invite me out to raw racing when this is
100%.
ready, dude. The downshift sounds so good, man. It's so fast. It's
Yeah.
so fast, man. Well, thanks for giving me a ride, man.
No worries.
Super epic. Thanks for watching. Follow Mohammad on his Instagram. See you in the next episode.
Alright, thank you.